Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sports.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sport, and we are here live for Game Week 31, ready to discuss because, of course, we have some selection headaches, and I'm joined here by Kapil, or maybe just me, Kapil. How you going?
I think it's everybody, but good night to the viewers.
Yes, man. Thanks everyone for coming through. So, of course, by the poll, you could see already where we're heading with the main topic. Rashford. Rashford is out. And of course, we have to also consider in who we pick in Kapil if they're playing in City 2, because we don't want to have someone
Yeah,
to waste some funds bringing someone, then they're blanking in City 2. And the option's not too hot, for me at least. So, unless you're going maybe Arsenal midfielder that you may not have already had or something like that, maybe a punt with a Newcastle. But we will get there, right? We will
yeah.
get there slowly but surely. All right, let's get the ball rolling one time. Let's take a quick look back at some of the results. Of course, if you're an Arsenal fan, you're not too happy. uh, this was an interesting game week. All right. So as usual, folks, you know what the drill. We just like to take a quick. No, that's definitely not the one we want to look back at. We like to take a quick look back at some of the action that would have took place, just to see some assets, get some ideas, get someone. Especially if we're looking for a Rashford replacement, someone might pop up here that
Oh,
we
yeah.
weren't considering. So, of course, Manchester United 2, Everton nil. They're here with 6 points, no saves. Of course, Pickford 4 points because he made 9 saves. So he was very busy. Of course, in amongst the goals, we have McTominay, Martial, Rashford, and Sancho were the assisters. So maybe McTominay, just joking,
Why
big
not?
joke. Well, I was going to say Sabitzer. I watched Sabitzer today, and
After
I was
the
like,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, all right, not bad because him and Martial linked up beautifully today. Yeah, I watched
I
the
didn't
game.
watch the game, but I saw you score twice.
Now, but for someone of his position, because he played like a 10 today, it was real good, boy. Yeah,
Not
boy.
bad.
Nah,
Yeah.
he played good. He played good. Right. So of course, yeah, big up. Yeah, so I guess and Martial didn't look too bad today. His passing range was on point. He looked like Keane today. This was his passing was real good today. Now I was real impressed. I was real impressed. Brentford 1, Newcastle 2. Newcastle on a decent surge of form right now, all of a sudden, because they went a dip, a bad dip recently, and now they're in a very good bit of form right now, trying to grip, right, get a tighter grip on that top four spot. So, they might be a decent team to look at for some
Yeah.
assets in their pursuits. Of course, Pope 11 points. 5 saves. He saved a penalty as well. Bonus points. Yeah, boy, Caps boy. Pope boy. Pope is the man, right? Pick up Pope.
And but I think I could have saved that penalty. Yeah, to be fair with you.
That's a no fair. Very
Yeah.
fair. 100% fair. I understand where you're coming from here. True. So of course, again, well, another Brentford defender with some ask for some points. So Henry with the assist for Tony. Isaac coming up with the goal. We spoke about Isaac. Big up Isaac. And of course, Wilson and Joe Linton
Yeah.
assisting
I just
there.
want to mention the two new owners. He had a goal which was just probably an inch offside.
Right.
Then he had the missed penalty and then he had the goal. So this could have been a 17-pointer from Tony here.
Yeah.
So just as a Tony owner, I thought it was a little harder, but I end up smiling at the end because that's just bad luck.
Yes.
As a
No,
Tony
correct.
owner, you could have get 17 points in this game, to be quite
Correct.
honest.
Correct. That's a good point. He would have hauled and everybody would have been dancing. Yeah. It was you had a big haul potential there. But big up Newcastle. They held on tight.
Yeah.
It was a tight game. It was by no means an easy game. No one goes to the GTX Stadium and gets points just like that.
Yep.
All right. Villa 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Martinez, 9 points. Of course, no saves there. Navas, no saves. So Villa, again, another team in great form. And their next fixture is very enticing. But we'll get there. Right? Very enticing. Now, they have some decent midfield options we can look at, right? So of course, Traore and Watkins with the goal scorers, Ramsey assistant. Now, Douglas Luiz has not been too bad in recent form, and Buendia has not been too bad in recent form.
Yeah.
But are they solid replacements for Rashford? I don't know. But
outside of Watkins, I probably won't invest into much Villa. Maybe a defender or a keeper, but in the attack in front,
All right. I'm skipping a few here, nothing to talk about because we're not surprised. Not surprised here either. Big up friggin' Bournemouth, right? Not surprised, right? Billing was amongst, right? So, maybe, right? Spurs Brighton. Now, this one, I know a lot of people are upset because they don't understand how that penalty was not given. How far looked it over.
I think this was a mistake.
It was a blatant mistake. It was, but I want to know how much money slide there. So, of course, Loris, 3 saves, so 3 points. Steele, no saves. Hard luck for the Steele owners. Kane and Son amongst the goals. Højbjerg, someone on the panel did say Højbjerg would bring something, he would do something. So, Højbjerg.
I said that.
Yeah. Right? It was a Højbjerg game. Højbjerg, Perisic amongst the assists. Dunk scoring and match. So match beat our people. Talk to me.
Match taken along.
Yeah.
Match taken along. But again, if we the penalty was given, you'd have Matuma getting points, you'd have
McAllister, correct. Because you've got assist points and you've gotten the McAllister goal.
Yeah.
Correct. Now Brighton are blanking.
Yeah.
So it don't make sense bringing in more if you don't have any. I don't know. What do you think about
based
that?
on if you're free agent or not. Because I think we had to go 2 routes this week where if you're free agent or if you're not free agent.
Right.
So everything will have 2 answers.
Yes, correct. That is a fair point. For those who still have that free hit chip. Yes. That is a fair point.
Because I know that 3 or 4 games blank, 2 or 3 games blank. So.
Yeah. I definitely do not have my free hit chip left, so I have to roll with that one. City 4, Southampton 1. No surprises there. But Southampton should have opened the scoring though. They should have opened the game and scored first. They had some decent chances to at least put some pressure on City early on. But City did their things. No surprise, of course, from Haaland. Of course, Bazunu 4 saves, so that's why we got the 1 point. Nothing there for Edison. So Mara with the goal for Southampton, Jennifer with the assist. Haaland with a brace. Grealish scoring, Alvarez scoring, all men that we spoke about. De Bruyne with a brace of assists and Grealish with an assist. So, but I was wondering if Grealish might be a good replacement for Rashford, but does he play this weekend now? Because he played Champions League. Mahrez was benched. Pep threw him off there because normally Mahrez is Champions League. So I don't understand what went on there.
I think Mahrez in the bad books right now. It's half periods where he's in the bad books and it's good books.
A game where we might get some replacements for Rashford here, right? Of course, Leeds 1, Crystal Palace 5, John Stone with 7 saves. Right? Bamford scoring finally, Aronson amongst the assists. We have Ayew, right? Imagine that cap. Ayew, someone we don't ever, right? Ayew, brace of assists. Edward scoring, Guhi scoring, Eze scoring, Olise with a hat trick of assists, Sklup and Hughes and was some more assists there. Elise,
But
14 points.
Royals, I think Palace didn't score a goal for 4 or 5 games, and then Royals now has 18-2.
Come on. And from men that not there's just one clinical in front of goal that were lacking confidence, all of a sudden now,
They're playing for Roy.
yeah. And that's looking bad at Vieira now, looking real bad.
Real
That's
bad.
gosh, boy, I don't like that. That looking real bad there for Vieira. So I don't know, maybe a cheeky Olise shout for Rashford replacement. You never know.
Right. Yeah.
Never know. Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2.
Call it. Call it.
So
Exact
mad,
scoreline.
so mad. But thankfully, it was not a loss. But this is not that kind of show. I will vent on another platform. But Allison 3 saves, Ramsdale 4 saves. He was the big man at the back. Saved
Yeah,
Arsenal's
that's it.
bacon. Literally saved Arsenal's bacon. Of course, we have Firmino. No surprise, scoring against Arsenal. He loves to score against Arsenal. Salah with a goal. Henderson and Trent with the assist. So big up Trent. Martinelli, Jesus with the goals, and Martinelli with one of the assists. Salah missed a penalty. Thank goodness,
Yep.
my word.
I think Trent could have gotten out with 2 or 3 assists in this game.
Yeah, Trent, bro.
Yeah,
Trent,
it was bad luck.
Trent had a field day against us. A field day. He had a time. He had a very good time. All right, so let's take a quick look at our points now. Why terrible points.
Yeah, some bang average weeks. Last 5 or 6 game weeks.
Right. So I scraped 27 points.
Bad
Cool.
game week.
Right? Average was 54, but it's my fault when you see my bench. So of course, nothing in the back. Rashford scraped something for me. I captain Mitoma, Saka, Kane, Watkins, and Tony was the only saving grace. I had Trent on the bench. I had Kilman to 12 points sitting on the bench. I genuinely just wasn't sure. But to be fair to myself, I did not check my team. Since we did the show, I did not check back.
Yeah.
So I slipped me. So this was my team
Maybe
since the double game week.
Maybe the only bad choice you had there was the Pinnock.
Yeah. Maybe.
Can't really fault anything else.
Yeah.
Other than Pinnock.
Because Leeds, I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Alien.
Yeah.
But that, so I definitely have to make some changes, use my two free transfers. I will make some changes and scrap up this team. This team needs some help, needs some work. Because my other teams did way good. I got above the average with the others. All right, so the Fantasy Pavilion Rams. Let's take a quick gander there. All right, so of course, Jonathan Matuk is still up top. Kapil second. Right, Ashish is now third. Right, Daniel dropped. So we're seeing some dip in form there in truth from some of the other guys. All right, so let's take a quick look at what they would have done. So 63 points. Wow, okay, so decent. He had Iverson, okay, Trippier, Mings, Estupinian, Madison, Rashford, Fernandez, Saka, Isak up top, Kane and Haaland. So all 3 strikers contributing something. So that's good. And he had, Henry would have been the biggest person he had there with the 5 points. But I don't think he'll cry over that.
Definitely not.
Right. Kapil, 55, one above the average.
Just add 13 for Tony and you'll see how nice game we can.
Yeah, bro, for sure. It's real unfortunate. So, of course, in the back, Salt, right, James Shower, Trippier, Madison, Rashim, March, big up March, Steve in there. And of course, Haaland, Captain Haaland would have been,
If Matuma scored, I'm sorry, McAllister cry because
on the bench. Correct.
It looked good for me this time.
And of course, third place, let's see what Ashish said. Wow, 7-1. All right, let's see. So, of course, Kepa, Trippier, Chilwell, Bernie, Admitoma, Fernandez, Rashford, Martinelli.
Because of Martinelli,
All right, big up Keane, Watkins, and of course, Haaland. And of course, he had 12 points on the bench. Ooh, so it could have been potentially 83 points given. All right, not too bad there, fellas. Not too bad. Wow. That's 70-something points still in this match. That's pretty good.
I would take 71 for this game week too, because this is a tough game week.
Yes, because you have to navigate these blanks. That is what
in between Champions League and Europa, and teams have injuries, and
Exactly that.
It's a game.
Exactly that. It's troublesome. It's tricky. It's
Yeah.
tricky. I didn't even know how to ask my poll question because, like, well, who are the best options to replace Rashford? To me,
Yeah.
there's not much options to replace Rashford.
Yeah.
Like good, solid options. You know, maybe I'm underestimating
Maybe
someone.
the best option is just to keep him.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the only
Lord.
team. That's the
No,
only team.
definitely not me. I need to make some change. I have to bring in some people. Yeah, I have to go hard. I have to go real hard. So buy, sell, hold. Right? Give me 31. Who we looking at, boy, Caps, boy?
All right. Again, there are two answers for most. So we're going with non-free hitters, right?
Right.
Um, maybe we would buy in Liverpool if you're non-free hitter, because you have fixtures next week also. Arsenal have fixtures next week also. So those are two good teams where you can invest at least a defender or attacking player on for the buy. If you're not if you're affiliated, I would suggest well stay away from the Brightons and stuff. So if you're not free agent, you could buy your Brighton, you could buy the City definitely, and you could even consider buying your Liverpool also. So I know with the budget right now it's getting back tricky because people want Haaland, they want Kane who is ticking along, and they want maybe a Salah, a Trent. So if I had a bigger priority list to buy, I would look to buy De Bruyne, Grealish, or Salah in that order.
Right.
De Bruyne, Grealish, Salah in that order. Just because Liverpool really inconsistent, although they gain the results against the big teams, they drop in points against the smaller teams.
Correct.
That's why I put Salah too. If I had to sell, Arsenal have a tricky set of fixtures coming up.
Good boy.
So if I'm free hitting and I still have like two Arsenal midfielders, I will look to offload one. Well, I've always thought that if the defense was not that solid, and we could see that they always concede something. So I would look to sell a Arsenal asset, maybe a Odegaard or a Saka, even if you have Martinelli, because Martinelli look like the one to own.
Yeah.
And probably Jesus at second. Funny enough, so he will no longer be differential coming into this last end because everybody looking to get that differential.
Right.
Jesus a good buy. And for somebody who looking to gain some rounds, you look to buy Jesus. Right. So we selling if we free it and we selling Arsenal, we could sell Arsenal if we double up, if we have two Arsenals,
Yeah.
we can sell one, I'll keep one. Sell Madison, definitely, whether you're free it or not. Leicester is horrible.
Yeah.
He might score and everybody laugh at me this week, but in the long run, you're not getting anything much from Leicester. They're just horrible, and they are also in trouble of being relegated. They're just horrible. I think they score 4 goals in 10 games or 9 games or something. That's horrible, even for somebody of Madison caliber. Just get rid of him. Do him double charge. That's what I say just now. Maybe the best thing is to keep Rashford and sell Madison if you do.
Right.
And on to hold now, I would hold Rashford. Just because they didn't give a definite time. And we only have 8 more game weeks. So that's 8 more transfers in the games we have. And if we sell Rashford and we want to buy him back, like we see at the double, that's just in a couple game weeks. We could find ourselves losing 2 of those 8 already just to sell him and bring him back. So Rashford is a whole for me this week, if you could feel a proper 11, because this is a week where you don't want to be taking too much on mind or something, because it's a really a tough game week. And sometimes in these game week, it's just better to play it safe.
Yeah.
And then from the next game week. So I would still hold on Rashford and show if I have them. And wait on more news post because Man, you need those 2 guys, yeah? You see what happened today?
Yes, definitely need them.
You need those 2 guys, especially coming down the league where they could be fighting with Spurs and Newcastle for the top 4.
Correct.
So, man, you need those guys. So, it's better off just to hold them this game week. Don't ship them off if you can't feel about 11.
Yeah. And I'm vexed for that. Big up Wendell in the chat. Thanks for passing through, bro. So he's saying, thinking of doubling up on City midfield, bringing in Mahrez.
Right? If you're willing to play Pep Roulette and not against anybody willing to play Pep Roulette, because City is a team fighting for the league.
But what vexing me, boy, what vexing me is that he real upset me with that Champions League, boy. He real upset me
Yeah.
because I brought in Mares. Oh boy, you get me vex. You get me real vex. I ain't gonna lie to you. I real vex with him
I
there.
just want to make one point. Well, two. We will continue with City talk after.
Mm,
You know you're free hitting for sure. Don't burn any transfers because you will lose it.
right.
If you know you're free hitting in 32.
Yeah. So go right
If
ahead.
you burn a transfer, you will lose it because you will get back only one when in
Right.
33. So make sure you use a transfer this week if you're free hitting.
Yeah.
You don't even have to play the player, you can set up yourself for the future.
No, I
Just
get
make
you.
sure you use a transfer to free up funds over.
Yeah.
And on City, yeah, I don't know if Mahrez is on his good books. I just think that at some point in time, there's like certain players more. Like Bernardo, you could see him playing Bernardo now. Bernardo had a magnificent game against Bayern.
Yes, he was amazing in truth.
Praise
Yeah.
him. So like Mahrez is even a check because he can play Bernardo on the right. So Mahrez is a bigger threat than Grealish by far because Grealish is somewhat safe.
Yeah.
So
But
I
that's
would,
but does he rest? Excuse, does he rest Grealish? Because that's why so sickening.
I think Grealish is a kind of like a beast. Like he's a guy who's play. I can remember him at Villa. He used to play all the games.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Villa. Yeah.
but that's Villa.
So
Remember, Villa didn't have the depth. City have depth. It's just
yeah,
Foden
but
out
right now
early.
City don't have that because who play on the left is only Foden. There's really play on the left.
Let's see. Who's the injury list? The injury list is only Foden.
Yeah, but his all right. So if we arguing that Foden is the only injury, but on the left he either plays Grealish or Foden. So if Foden is out, you have a safer chance. When you're right, he could play Alvarez, he could play
Yeah.
Bernardo, and he could play
Bernardo. Yeah.
Mahrez. Yeah,
Yeah. 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 Sickening, yes. Pepper
yeah.
sickening. But quick I go Rodri, yes. Rodri banging goals way.
But Raji safe. So yeah,
Yeah. Sure. Let me see.
I think it's a sure sooner than Rashford.
Yeah.
And
So
Rashford
as
was a
of
few
yeah,
games.
as of yesterday, Wendell, he's doing good. The progress we're happy with, but he's not ready for today's game, Sevilla. But hopefully return quickly. So his potential return is the 20th, but he's currently being assessed.
I would
Currently
say
being assessed.
give me 33, you'll probably be back.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
blanking 32. Yeah.
yeah. They're back in 32, so 33. So you might see him get something in the FA Cup
You can
game.
get a little, yeah, a
Yeah,
little warm,
most
yeah.
likely, most likely. So he's 25% right now. Anybody else that's important there? No, not really. Rashford,
Rashford.
well, yeah, ruled. Well, he is ruled out for now,
Yeah. But Man, you need those two guys.
for sure. Yeah, but the thing is, they were all over Sevilla. I watched the game. That first half, Sevilla was good for 8 goals. I'm not even exaggerating. It was pressure for Sevilla, but Sevilla have a pedigree in this. They have something in
Yeah.
this game, boy. Something in this tournament, boy. I don't know what they did. I don't know what is the equivalent of a garlic or a clove they put or something that they did. Well, I don't know what, boy. But, bruh,
I
they're
won't be
different.
surprised if they knock Man U out this tournament.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
won't be
as
surprised.
they going to all at home, pressure in the camp, bro.
But I don't
None.
think the away goals count, but I
No,
think home is still
No,
count.
yeah, the advantage. I mean, not the yeah, but the advantage of just being out at home. That last game, I think that always puts some pressure on teams. For me, boy, as you all just saw my team there, I need some major surgery for me at least if I want to just gain some points. Not really rank, but just to get some good points, just to have a decent looking game week. Because I'm not too pleased now with the guys that I had were mostly for the doubles and stuff, and now that is all gone.
You finish,
But I have
yeah.
triple Brentford, bro. I have no reason to have triple
Nah,
Brentford,
you gotta offload something from there.
right?
Yeah.
Triple Brentford, right? Elin has been a good good service so far. I've killed one just as a whole placeholder. I am getting rid of Rashford because of the price point. I can know I
Yeah,
could
yeah,
bring
no,
in,
I understand that.
for me at least, I know I could bring in some decent people. No Haaland for me. I am comfortable with what I have so far because the guy's ticking. They're not scoring braces, but they're scoring. So I'll go with that. Maybe I'm tempted to drop Tony. So my sell might be so myself for now, Rashford. I'm definitely holding on to Watkins, right? I know he's playing a difficult game and it's a game where they're playing against a team with a great defense, but I'm holding on to so sell Rashford, hold Watkins, and I'm very much tempted to buy I was saying this, but to buy a Spurs midfield assets, maybe
Wow.
take a punt on a Son, but I know it's a madness. Or if not Son, bring in Martinelli. So that's
If
double
you
Arsenal.
if you only the only midfielder from Spurs I would suggest is really Zonichu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just to get a you know catch a purple patch if you're in a purple patch, hopefully. Right? Transfer reader. Talk to him. Who is too specifically in a radar right now? If not for now, for
Specifically,
32 probably.
Trent, KDB,
Right.
Grealish. You have Martinelli. Funny enough, I just feel him to make the switch from Saka to Martinelli to get money.
Right. Oh, so
As
you want to
crazy.
swap
So
directly from
yeah,
Saka to right. Okay.
I mean, there's mostly not advisable, but just like Saka's already 8 points something, I could use that to get like Salah or somebody. So
Correct.
even Salah was on my radar. I'd like Jota, but I could see like the front three kind of rotating.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't go that way. And so if you don't have Watkins is a good so because Watkins just taking on just a skill. Alright, Watkins, you have your Brighton mids. Again, if you don't have two, get two now because well, I mean we talk about the free agent, but in general, like for the rest of the season, they have a lot of doubles also. So I would even bank out on my Brighton. And I see Wilson and Isaac, right? I just feel you just pick one and you hope they play right through.
And you hold on
Because,
the right trees.
because
Correct.
it don't make a sense just swap and just pick one and hopefully they'll give you 4 or 5 goals each
Yeah.
by the end of the season. But Newcastle trying to get the mojo back.
Yeah.
And they're scoring goals. So and that's always good. And Wilson is a goal scorer once he plays.
Right.
And Isak is looking like a nice poacher also.
Yeah.
So just pick one. I mean, if I had to pick one, I would say Wilson, just because of preference with the manager, and I think he's the better one.
Yeah.
But for this end of the season, so Wilson or Isak.
All right. I mean, I should probably save this for the differential topic, but on my radar, boy, honestly, Olise, boy. Now let me back up that with some evidence because of
Yeah,
I don't want to just drop a name. And let
yeah,
me explain why. So, Crystal Palace next few fixtures on paper and based on their form right now, they're playing Southampton away.
okay.
Then they face Everton at home. Then they face
Wolves.
Wolves away. Then they face West Ham at home. Right? Then Spurs. So even with the Spurs game, Spurs conceding. Right? So and right now, Crystal Palace scoring. And for me, Olise, even a Eze, but Olise, even in the bad form, he has been getting the other assists here and there. He
Yeah,
has been
and as
under
if free kick
Vieira.
potential.
And right. So I don't know. Looking at him, he might be a cheeky Rashford replacement. Or if I'm taking out two of my midfielders, if I get rid of Jensen, I just saying, and getting rid of Rashford together, I could bring in Olise along with my Martinelli. Boom bang. Right?
Yeah,
Something there.
aggressively. Yeah,
Right? For my team. For my team. Right? So that's what I'm looking at there for now. Hey, big up Paul, boy. Like he couldn't make it well, no problem, man. Let's see what Paul saying. Olise, yeah, Crystal Palace, yeah, they're nice.
yeah.
But
He was getting
Jolin,
a lot of love right now. All this thing.
yeah. Well, I was gonna talk about this guy in the differential segment, but boy, yes, Jolinton, definitely Jolinton, right? Traps. What are the big traps?
Again, Bruno proven to be a trap.
Yeah, facts.
Bruno was high. Yeah, Bruno proven to be a trap. He don't even get a return. I mean, it happened once in a in a blocker game weeks, but Bruno seemed like he's a trap. Um, I don't want to say Grealish is a trap though. Like I honestly feel like he's looking good. I was close to saying it, but I honestly feel like he just have a lot of confidence. So I'll stick with Bruno. I just trying to skim the teams.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll still with Bruno. I would go with let me see. Yeah, Newcastle. Chelsea way.
Yeah.
Chelsea is trap.
Well, the
Like even
playing.
Chilwell, even Chilwell from now, he had a nice little purple patch, and then honestly can't see Chelsea keeping clean sheets. I honestly can't see them scoring more than one goal in a game. If they score two goals in a game, that would be a big surprise to me. So any Chelsea right now, I know I was high on them, and I pulling with them for like 6 or 7 game weeks,
You have been, yeah, Joe Felix for
so I,
sure, for
I, I
sure.
think I could say that they are traps. No, because of the state of form there, right?
Yeah.
And especially this game week where they'll be going and think about Real Madrid, I can see Brighton getting them a hiding, to be honest with you. So I would say Chelsea, I say Man U taking a long. Let me
Yeah.
say Brentford defense.
Yeah. Okay.
Brentford has been consistently conceding goals. Um, Even owning Brentford, right? I think I only got one clean sheet from him since 28 or something, and he had a double and thing after that. So
Oh, you mean Brentford? Yeah, right.
yeah,
Yeah,
Brentford
yeah, yeah.
defense.
Yeah, but it's
Madison,
scoring. That's the
yeah, that's
sad
correct.
part. The defense scoring. You just
Well,
don't know who.
if you choose the correct one, but it's just really Pinnock.
No, but Henry too. Pinnock and
Yeah,
Henry
well,
swapping the assistant.
and
Yeah.
one assist since I own Henry since 28 too. So I think they're lucky to get something from them.
Yeah.
But I mean, we will basically want the clean sheets from them first.
Of course.
Yeah,
6 points better. Yeah.
and now end off with Madison. Madison has proven to be a huge trap.
Big trap.
Although he had a block of juicy fixtures.
Right.
It's not really Madison, but it's a team, so it will look bad on Madison. But it's just
Yeah.
a team. Yeah, the Leicester in a good place.
Any
And
traps
even-
in the comments? Oh, look, Javi. Big up Javi, boy. Javi say Grealish, boy. Trap. All right. Taking that. As Javi
fair
reach.
assessment, but yeah.
But Javid, who to pick? I want to Javid, comment section, help me out, please. I want a good Rashford replacement. Help me out, please. I want a good
When we
I
go
want a
to your
good-
team, I'll give you some
Yeah.
suggestions.
I'll bring up a team. I'm making
me
those
give you guys-
changes. No, as soon as when I bring up the team, we making those changes on the stream. Let me see. Aston Villa defenders are trap. All right.
I wouldn't say
Javi
that
saying-
Paul. I say like they get a huge junker point in the last
Yeah.
6 game weeks. So even from this point, it would just be bonus whatever they get. But if whoever had a Villa defender in the last 6 game weeks would have climbed a lot of rank.
Yeah. All right. I'm looking at can see Grealish 100% the way to go. We have big points coming. All right. Boom.
I like the talk.
Yeah, Kevin, send it in. We will check it out. Anybody if your team already set up, send me your bus team. Send me all your bus teams one time. I love it. Right. Differentials now. So Joelinton, I started on one time because I was thinking about it. I fully agree with Paul. Joelinton might be, I know he's a way off, but at least Newcastle are in decent form. So it'll be good to have at least someone who amongst that form. But for me, boy, Wilson, Isaac, Joelinton, even a Willock. Right?
I really like in the Newcastle forwards right now. I just sorry I can't get me. Yeah.
Mahrez is the punt this game week of feeling. All right. So Mahrez might be a differential. Always plays well at home. All right.
Plays,
Man, bigging up the Mahrez. All right. True. And he was rested. So you never know. He might.
But Foden had appendicitis, so like
he out for a while. He recuperated. Yeah, that's especially with the way that they have to be physical demand on their body. Yeah, he have to rest. Right, so give us some differentials. So man saying Mahrez, Joelinton, who else? Caps, talk to me.
Jesus is the number one differential.
Oh boy, I wish Jesus was a midfielder where I cannot drop in my strikers. I'm not dropping my strikers.
Is the number one defender. Sorry, and I wish I could have gotten on Jesus and one of the Newcastle guys. They're just looking good.
Yeah,
I mean, they will still be lowly owned there, but because a lot of people own Watkins and Haaland, but
yeah,
they're really looking good.
No, I stick in with my. I'm not touching Haaland maybe till after 32. I know it will hurt me, but that's all right. Because my guy's scoring. It's just to get a good midfield. Midfield kind of dip. That's why I need to work on
it. And that's good differential. And I put in an asterisk because if the breeze blow too hard, he does get injured. Martial.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Martial is a good
but he looked great today. I have to admit that.
That's a good differential. If you're brave, you can go that route.
Wow, Jesus is not a differential.
You think so?
No, look. Rising up to 26%. Yeah.
I think you know why it's so high? A lot of people would have stopped playing the game. Apparently, a lot of people have stopped playing the game like after game 10 game weeks or so.
Right, I would have had it from before.
It's about a lot of like 40% of teams is being inactive. and everybody at the beginning of the season had Jesus. So that is why he would probably be 26 because so that 26% majority will be like 10 million in the world, 11 million. The inactive teams are. So
Right,
that
I
is why
get you.
he's probably so high. It's not like an active 26%.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
All right, fair point. I catch you there. Anybody else we not giving any respect to? Good differentials coming up.
I like
What's that?
Martinez as a keeper.
Okay. Yeah.
Martinez over here has serve well. I think he's a good keeper. Well, you have your Olise, definitely. Son coming on to the end of the season could do something. Because let me tell you why, it's a personal thing. Like he might be looking for a contract somewhere else and he's
Right.
just banging goals at the end of the season. Because Spurs do have like a nice outlook on the future of the club. So these guys could be playing for a contract. Like son of a lot of marketability all over Europe. So he's a guy, he could just get some form and look for a way out this
Yeah.
season. Son is a good buy also.
I want to big up Wendell George. Wendell, big up. You see this? I love it. If I had the room, trust me, I bring him in just for you, Wendell. Just for you, Wendell. But what I'll do, Wendell, I'll put him on my B team field just for you.
I shall be ready man off, you know.
Yeah, I bringing him in. I bringing him in just for Wendell. Look, no, that's a big show where he say it all. He say, put up 2 assists again, a brace again. Hey, get out bad, bro. Bad. I love it. Right? And of course, the hardest question for the week, bro. Who are we captain? Give us some captain shouts here, guys, in the comments. Who we captaining? That is the pressure.
I would go boring and say Haaland. But I could go adventurous and say like Salah. Salah, another highly one and they're playing against Leeds. Although they're hot and cold, but imagine owning Salah and the game week finish and they're going into Monday evening having Salah as a captain. That'll be a real interesting game to watch. It'll be exciting. That's what FPL is about, right?
Yes, correct.
So Salah, we have Haaland. Differential, Martinelli. The stats not lying anymore with Martinelli. He's the best midfielder.
Yeah, but he's 40. He's 40.3%.
Not a lot of people will be captain him.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
captain.
Yeah, otherwise a differential captain. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
The captain.
That's not about shouting, no.
Man just looking good.
That's a real good shout, bro.
That's an excellent shot
And
because-
especially with Jesus back, because as I said before when he's analyzing it a few
we
game
did-
weeks ago, Jesus or Trossard is the best thing that ever happened to Martinelli's form.
Yeah.
It's the best thing because Martinelli need that guy that will transition in and out of the box with him and exchange play.
Yeah, I
Big up,
definitely. Although Haaland is the standout captain, if I own Salah or Martinelli, I probably would have captain one of them.
Yeah.
Because
Alright, so
I'm playing probably too traditional these last games. I know working out. So I
Right.
wish I had a player like that to like drop a captaincy on before they free it and just
and go aggressive. Yeah.
just go
Yeah.
aggressive.
So big up Salah. Javi saying Salah, and of course Paul saying Haaland versus Kane this week. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Because
But
of
I
Kane's
just
fixture.
find like Kane just ticking along one goal. Like
Yeah, we need, and that's it. And see, that's what Haaland owners have over us. Haaland have the potential. His average is what 2 goals a game, sadly,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Whereas,
Kane is
Kane
one.
and this guy 1-1-1. We can't have that. We need men. We need these other guys to step up because once Kane and what Kane score brace for me almost every game week. I don't care about Haaland. Haaland can do whatever Haaland want. Go ahead, you score, right? Because my guy's scoring, but they're not outscoring Haaland. And that
Yeah,
is-
because I own Tony instead of Kane just for the funds, right?
right.
And Tony, let me just say he had to get the hat trick this week. So Kane had a positive 5 on Tony. Kane got 9, Tony had 4. And that's why I had a red arrow. If Tony had gotten the 17 points and Kane had gotten 9, I'd have like a massive green arrow. It's
Yeah.
just one player difference. Make the FPL climb a rise. One player.
Correct. So Paul, see right. So Kane as captain, Pedro Porro. That's a decent shout. Not as captain, I'm sure he's just being differential. I like that.
Yeah, that's a difference.
Yeah, he has been
Yeah.
that. Yeah, decent shout.
Attacking ability.
While he might get a clean sheet, you never know. But Bournemouth scoring, Bournemouth scoring.
There's always find some way to
And
score.
Spurs conceding, yeah. So be careful with that because Bournemouth are scoring, right? When they're saying trying to hold position, going with the main stream captains here and out, right? I with you, yeah. Remember, Bournemouth conceded on the road, of course. Well, they conceded, but they
I think the
scoring
last
too.
time they was 3-2 also.
Most goals given up away from home. All right, cool. Kane is due a big haul. I don't know about big haul, bro, but we hope so. We hope so. But I'm telling you, Bournemouth will score. They are because and Spurs conceding. The defense is not the best in the world, but Bournemouth score. They scored against everyone. They scored against everyone.
Against everybody.
Yeah, but I remember today fighting for their life until they give up, right? Because you know some teams do give up, but they're not looking like they're giving up because it's so tight. It's tight down there, so they're not gonna give up right now. So pick up So I with you all on that, but I don't think it will be a runaway goal. Because you never know. Kane might score 2, but Bournemouth score 3. It might be. It's mad like that right now. It's mad.
A nice little 2-all could be a good score. Yeah.
Bro, tell me this thing, right? It's mad out here, right? So I'm not too confident yet on that. But Kane will score. He has been, as you said, ticking along. If it's one thing, you can say what you want. Kane coming up with the 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal, and we take that. I'm not saying Olise for captain. Hey, bro, don't even tempt me. Paul, don't even tempt me, Paul. You know. Don't even tempt me, Paul. 100 likes on a captain policy. Oh, good. I love it. All right, so let's take a quick look at the fixtures now. So I want to go through all. Right, I want to take a nice because it's as much as it's tricky. There's some names now that are coming up that are and there's some names that are dropping down as well. So I want to get some good names. So we have
skip the game changing.
Yeah, and then you never know. People might need some differential options here and stuff. So of course, Villa, Newcastle, right? So we could discuss this one together. We could discuss them together since just 2 of us. So Villa, Newcastle, right? So the obvious choice, right? It's very obvious from Aston Villa is Moreno. Joking, right? So of course, Watkins is the man to go for. But if you want to get some cheeky punts, Douglas Luiz has been decent recently. Moreno, maybe you're looking. If you think that Villa could keep a clean sheet, I don't think they could. But if you think so, or you have some faith in his attacking potential, right? And of course, what we thinking with Newcastle? So Newcastle, obviously, the 2 strikers. What do you think?
Whichever number 9 starts. Isaac Wilson, they are good. They are in form and they're looking good. And I think the manager said they could even play together.
Right.
You don't see a scenario where they can't play together. So
that will be devastating.
You can't go wrong with Newcastle. They're going all out for Champions League.
Right.
And I could see some goals. I could see Villa conceding in this game. I think Newcastle would win this game.
Okay.
So I would go with the forwards for each team. Where I can also see Villa scoring too.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
The Watkins or the Buendia. And your forwards, you're definitely your forwards. And I think Bruno G could turn up in this game.
Yeah.
This is the kind of game he could turn up where the midfield will be a nice little battle and he just dominated.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think too Pope might return because Pope might get some good return to the safe potential, boy. Because if
with the shots, Newcastle.
Yeah, if he's busy, if he's kept busy,
you never know. Keep a clean sheet, he will have a massive goal. He could have a massive
goal. Bro, yeah, for sure.
It depends on the clean sheet. Yeah.
Chelsea, Brighton, way.
Let me just say in playing your Brighton mids, you have your McAllister, your March, and your Mitoma. I don't know to suggest some Chelsea.
That's it, boy. Nobody, because it's just hard out here. No, Chilwell.
Yeah.
Chilwell got suspended in the
so you play this game.
Champions League, so definitely will play in these. But
he might rest James, I feel, this game. You can't really predict because Thiago Silva played.
What's his young man's name? Fofana. That's my option. Right? If Fofana fit, yeah. Just for one.
If it just you could quote one, it's like if Chelsea gets something, it'll be for Mount. It's something romantic with he and Lampard. For instance,
yes.
I could just see like Mount giving him some kind of reward for his feat in this game.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not vexed for that.
I could see Brighton winning this game though.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that.
I
remember they want to bounce back from that madness against Spurs, eh? They want to bounce back.
And they have like a front three or a main three way again, all their points from. So they have plenty of ammunition to beat Chelsea.
Yeah. Everton, Fulham. This is a very interesting one. A very interesting one. Fulham in a bit of a dip of form. Everton, and there doing what they have to do. So, and they're at home, right? Everton at home it might soon be a fortress under Daesh. So this one is a tricky one,
Good
but they have
defense.
no corridor. That's the problem.
Yeah, but
Right.
Fulham have no Mitrovic.
No Mitrovic and no, I don't Paulinho back. Yes, I think he should be
To
back.
me,
Man.
he was suspended forever, but yeah, I think he back.
Yeah, but he was out for a while. I think Paulinho is back now.
Yeah. I can say
Yeah.
I won in Everton.
Yeah. Maybe I agree.
Or something. Yeah. But I think an Everton defender, if you have one, they would definitely play him this week.
Yeah.
It's a good game where you can get some
A Mikalenko or something.
Yeah,
for sure. I agree.
I'll be glad to own Tarkowski this week.
Yeah.
That guy can chuck in a little header there, a little 15-pointer. The game already give you any excitement, but you won't be surprised also if it's 1-0 to Fulham, or you won't be surprised if it's 0-0 or 1-1. It's just an unpredictable game.
Yeah.
If you have a defender from either team, player.
Yeah, for me, I think so. I think that's a good show. If you have a Tete and a Tarkowski or something like that, a Reed, and you're bad from there. A Ream, sorry, and you're good to go from there. So Southampton Palace, boy, this one I'm really excited for.
I think this will go either way.
Yeah, boy, I'm really excited for this one, and I want to try and start Ward-Prowse for this. Yes,
because even Palace is now a away team; they are more home team.
Yeah.
And Ward-Prowse is a good show. Then you have your boy Olise.
Yeah.
And are you, because apparently you resurrect from the dead.
Yeah, just so, boy. Yeah, Paul St. Keane, big up Keane.
Yeah, any other defenders is a good show this week.
Spurs, Bournemouth.
Alright, Solanke for sure.
Right.
It's a Solanke game. Right?
Utara for sure. Yeah. All that.
No, I'm not saying they'll beat Spurs. I'm just saying it's a Solanke game.
No, I agree.
Because Spurs still be Spurs. They have Son, they have Kane, they have these guys. They will have the quality.
They have the quality.
I can see no team keeping a clean sheet in this game.
No, definitely not. But Bournemouth scoring.
Yeah.
Right? Even a Kulu, these kind of fellas might jump.
No, they have a lot of firepower. Like during this season, they develop a nice team that could hurt you.
Yes.
On the counter or the corner or something.
Yeah. I just hope it's not too late for them, but they're playing. They just that they don't have the quality up top, but they're playing good. Well, man said Spurs 3, Bournemouth 1. All right, Spurs 3. All right, Oblazar Kane hat trick. Taking that. Kane need it. I need it. Let me roll. Of course, next up, Wolves, Brentford. Brentford, of course, want to bounce back. Wolves in a decentish form, but the thing is, no consistent scorers. Podence today, and Neves tomorrow. Today. You know what I mean? It's
Coutinho or something name.
Sam I scored this week. It's so mad. It's so mad, right? But who's the most consistent assister, boy? Sometimes Semenez pop out a random assist. You have this boy Traore. It's so weird to call him, boy. So weird.
Yeah.
But I think there's a game for the keepers. The keepers definitely want to keep a clean sheet.
I actually think there's a Brentford game, a 2-0 Brentford or something. I think they are a good team. They were real bad lucky that they lost to Newcastle. So just for this week, I mean, a triple up on Brentford might be too much. But like if you have Tony or you have Raya, you'll be smiling.
Yeah.
It's a good game week for both of them, Raya and Tony.
I'm vexed for that. Next up, nice boy. This could be a cricket score depending on how City feeling. City playing Leicester, boy. Caps white.
That is a nice game to own the City. It's out of the past. I know there's a game about the will come and score when everybody's you come and score. But I give you playing long term, you don't play for 1 week.
Yeah. But I will be glad for that for obvious reasons. But yes.
But I think your Haalands, your Grealishes, your Mahrez, your De Bruyne, once they can get the roulette correct, go for it. I'm not discouraging anybody because I can't predict Pep roulette. So you go for whichever city, but if they play and they start, they have a nice game week. I also like
Yeah.
Ake. I feel
Yeah.
like
So
Ake is a more settled starter now in the team, and he running forward, he get into the box. So a little differential show there. You can, if you need a defender, you don't have, let me say, Shaw injured and you don't want to go in with any Chelsea defender, Ake could be a nice little show going
yeah,
forward.
yeah, yeah. I can't complain with that. Aki has been very solid, and
Yeah,
he get odd return, the odd return. You never know the
yeah.
odd return here and
I
there.
think he's the safest defender of the lot
Yeah,
in terms of
yeah,
a start. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Wendell has sent his team to me. He ended up racking up 68 points, man. So not too bad
Wow.
there from Wendell.
Tell
Big
us
up
there, like,
Wendell. Yeah. He had Grealish from the start, so that's a good
yeah, I
show
know,
there.
I
So
remember he had Grealish from a couple of
yeah,
games.
yeah, yeah. So that's a good show there. Wow, Javidio Wild. The real
When they reach 4, they replace all the young players because they're Champions League.
Javidio Wild, look, 8-1. I'm Manchester City 5. Right? Madison will spoil the clean sheet. All right, no problem. Haaland hat trick load in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For real. Oh, Lord, you're wicked out here, boy.
But sometimes you
Wicked.
watch these games and everybody say the team gonna get blast and there's another 1-1 draw or something.
Yeah, or Leicester beat them. Telling you.
Yeah.
Telling you. Which I want. So that's why I push in that
I
juju. I
remember that
want
when
that.
Liverpool Nottingham
Yeah.
was Liverpool for the
But
season, everybody
but
said they're gonna
City
get blast.
Nottingham. City Nottingham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was 1-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nottingham. Pull them back, boy. Yeah. London Derby. Sunday. West Ham versus Arsenal. Arsenal in the bubbles. Pressure.
Right? So it was
This
3-2,
is
3-1 game, you know.
I hate playing West Ham, you know. Right? After Everton away, West Ham away, as an Arsenal fan, yeah, boy, it's be no. At least compared to Everton, we have good results against them, but it don't be
Nah, they'll
easy.
be real stubborn.
Don't be easy, boy. West Ham is a derby, so they're always up fit, boy. So
And away and
and
the home.
that's it. And then we on the ascendancy, we on top. People they want to knock it down. They want to knock it down. So
And Rice and them fellas will play real hard.
guy, Bowen and all them men, boy, were Paqueta, these men, Zuma, right? All these men, Ogbon, and these men from set
Yeah.
pieces.
I would just say from West Ham, what about Suka get something, a Suchek.
Right. Yeah.
These
Yeah.
games is get like something like that.
That's the kind of man that will just pop out of nowhere. Right. Of course, for Arsenal, this game will be a dogged kind of midfield
I can't
kind
wait
of.
to watch this game. It's a good game.
I go in party, party, and these kind of men are
Is it getting
Odegaard.
a Shaka and a party?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a-
Yeah. Right. Forest versus United. This might be the best time to ever play United
This is
because
a
they don't have
balance.
rush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
because
a
they don't have
balance.
rush.
And Forest always scores at home.
Yes.
There's a 1-1 written all over it. Yeah, being
Right.
real bold here.
Yeah. 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 I think I agree with you.
That's not like any game, yeah.
Yeah. No, Nottingham could cause real problems here. Johnson, Surridge, all these kind of guys. It could be real pressure here. Even our boy, what's our boy name? Dennis.
To remind me, Dennis. No, but he's not a bad player, though.
No,
To be
he's not. He's not.
fair, though. It's a bad.
He's not.
Yeah,
Because
he's
they
a-
have all the best
Dennis
rejects,
is
you
a-
know, the
Dennis is a
best
guy who can
rejects.
get a goal out of-
Yeah, you can nick it,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we still what
Ori.
it today happen with the defense. Ori, right?
Yeah.
Navas gets some,
I
might get
see
some
this
clean
game
sheet
being a
points.
1-1, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it'll be tight. But if United play out they did in the first half against Sevilla and then tidy up in the second half, I think they could nick it. They could nick it because again, remember,
This guy's back.
yeah, Sabitzer have to definitely be here. Nottingham Forest fighting for survival. United fighting for top four. Barring if they could win the Europa League, well then they're good to go, right? So, yeah. Leeds versus Liverpool,
They're
right?
like tricky.
Nice, especially just after playing us again. Leeds fighting for survival. Liverpool just I don't know fighting to save face. They're not fighting for anything right now, right? Maybe conference. So Yeah, boy. Pressure right now. But Leeds not looking too bad. The scoring, you know, they getting the
Although
goals
they
here and there.
conceded five, I don't see them conceding five again, to be quite honest. They won't make the
Yeah.
same mistake because the coach is a better coach.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
I seen Liverpool making it, but just
Yeah.
a slight, maybe a 2-0 or a 2-1. But they have enough firepower at the end of the day to make the game. But I
Yeah.
don't see them by any means blasting Leeds away.
Away. All
Yeah.
right. Well, let's see. Because the thing is, watching them play us, they weren't that hot. They did good at it, but it's the fans that really lifted
Yeah,
them
yeah,
up. It's the
yeah.
fans that lifted them up. They were flat. And so again, just like when they hit United at 7 and they did absolutely
Those are no.
nothing
Yeah,
after, I think this coming, they still have the problem, they still have the issues,
yeah.
but they have the firepower. That team is scary on
Yes. Once
people.
an individual turn up, they could win the game by
That's
themselves.
it. Because if Gakpo, if Darwin against us had just
Jota.
open up his body, all he had to do is open up his body that one-on-one Ramsey, because Ramsey was in a terrible position.
It's just
Ramsey
that
did
Darwin
not.
is such a bad finisher. If he was a better finisher, Firmino get a nice goal.
Oh, Salah got that was goal. Come on. Trent got that was goal. Come
Even
on, bro.
Henderson and these guys have a little.
Henderson might have, yeah, he would have chipped it. Henderson, something. But yeah, so, but I don't know why this will be the litmus test now. If
Yeah.
they've turned the corner or if they're going to have a decent run for the end of the season, maybe. But it's still there. Whatever's going on at Liverpool is still there. Something up.
Yeah. That can't go away so fast. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we'll do, before we go into the transfer 11, we'll bring up all our teams, our game week plans. So let's talk about all our plans and we'll end off the show with the transfer 11.
Yeah.
So because my team might take a while, let me just show what everybody else did first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I was logged out. Right, as always. This is always happening. So I'll show up everybody team by the time then, and then we'll go from there. All right. So yeah, that's it. It's the same thing last season, Paul. When Ateta riled them up last season, you must never rile up Anfield. Come on.
Ateta is going over ridiculous sometimes. Like he doesn't know when to come.
You
I
cannot
think
rile
we
up
do that earlier this
Anfield.
season and somebody had the rest. I think it was Manu had beat them.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, but you don't rile up the cup. You just don't.
Nah.
Right? It's a no. Right? You don't need to, be an intelligent person to know. Don't rile up the Anfield crowd at all. Just don't do it. Because we had them, they were flat. You going back and push Trent, and then look what happened.
And they could have get 4. This game
Come
could be
on.
4 too, Liverpool.
Bruh.
See how we did Darwin.
5, Liverpool could have killed us off if it wasn't for Ramsdale. And if this boy didn't miss that point blank chance, it's Konate, one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Darwin's chance, Salah, bro. Nah, it could have been worse, bro. Worse. Right. So this is Kevin's team, right? He says he has Edison as his goalkeeper. He wild-carded, right? He wild-carded. So Zinchenko, Botman, Estupinian, Martinelli, Salah, Matoma, Olise, Jesus, Haaland, Keane, Harrison, Mings, Tarkovsky, Raya. Talk to me. Where we could focus on
I
was
like the differentiality of this team. It have the bases covered where they are your Arsenals, your Cities, your Liverpools, your Spurs, some of the better teams now. And you have your Olise, who you say could be a rising differential. And if you go in Edison as a keeper, then maybe you could probably downgrade Ryan and get some more money in case you need to make an upgrade somewhere.
right.
So just for me, probably just Raya. I honestly like the team because we mentioned Olise today, we mentioned Salah, we mentioned Martinelli, we mentioned Jesus, we mentioned Haaland as the must have.
Yeah.
Matoma is probably the best of the Brightons. Yeah, Kane are ticking along. So I can really fold much of this team because I would love some of these players right now for my team. And then they cover the City defense by playing the safest one, which is Edison.
Right.
So maybe if you want to save some funds and just downgrade her, and they play like it's Iverson from
Yes,
Iverson.
Leicester. Yeah.
From Leicester. Yeah. And they could get like probably 0.8 million extra in case you need to upgrade somebody, like take it back to a Rashford or something.
Right.
From like let me say Olise to a Rashford or Harrison to a Rashford. The extra money will be needed somewhere along the line. But
Right.
yeah, I like the team because for the fact that we mentioned plenty of these guys today,
Yes. Yeah.
and they have
Yeah.
all the big teams covered here.
Yeah. He covered, and of course he captain Kane and vice Haaland. So yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Covered. In case something happened. Right. This is Kapil's game week 31 plan. Yeah. Talk to us, Kapil. Walk us through the plan.
I just think our whole Rashford just to hear a little more news. I'm not satisfied with the defense at all because I think all those defenders will concede buying Raya. Um, well, I can't really move this game Haaland out. Neither Watkins, neither Tony, although they are better strikers out there than Tony and Watkins, I believe, like the Wilsons and stuff. So maybe just Madison, because I have to make one transfer because I was free to into the two. Or I could probably transfer out to one of the Chelsea guys, a Chilwell or a James.
Right.
I don't believe viewers are the same, but I'm glad to get a suggestion from here, from anybody here.
Yeah.
Might just be Madison to a Martinelli or a Grealish, I feel. What do you think?
That's not Paul now sent his team here. All right. Paul sent me his plan team. Right. So what I'm think just let me just do this thing here for Paul. Right. So Paul 31 plan. Paul now send everything there. Good to go. Right. So with your team, you see my no. So you free it in, so you good to go. You could have
All
You
these
see,
guys, yeah.
with I'm like, we look at.
I only have like 5 playing men into the two, so I have
Yeah, I was like, yo, look at these blankers, real blankers. You holding on to Shaw as well?
Yeah.
Because he closer to fitness.
So by the time 33 reach, because I
Yeah.
fit, you can see when I fit into the two, I have like 2 weeks to play with,
Yes.
so I don't need to move them.
All right.
Yeah, that's why I said because I don't want to buy them back. So I could this week I could have like hold them just this week, and if 33 things not somewhere in 200, then I could look to move them out.
Yeah. All right. Solid. Paul wanted us to see his points team first, so he sent his points team. Thanks, Paul, very much. Appreciate you. So he had Kepa, Stepanian, Trippier, Chilwell, he had Matoma, Captain Rashi, Vice Madison, he had Numbers and Odegaard, and then of course Kane and Watkins. So everyone had decent strikers this game week. Yeah, the strikers returned. Right, no stuff. You had Tony on the bench there. So I would
The
have
defense was horrible this week.
yeah,
Everybody
defense was
defense.
trash this week. Yeah, that's no fault of ours. We tried. We really tried.
I think we're
Right.
not having a certain.
Yeah. No,
That's the only reason.
we anti Haaland this season. So.
Yeah.
And this is his game week 31 plans for the right. So he said he made 2 free transfers already. Madison and Tony out to Haaland and Joe Linton.
Fair enough.
Right. So let's take a little gander here. So of course he has Kepa now. He has Shaw, Trippier, Gabriel, Matoma, Joe Linton, Fernandez, Odegaard, Haaland, Kane, Watkins, and on the bench Chilwell, Estupinian, holding on to Rashford.
Yeah, they made it 2, and I wouldn't suggest he make any more big minus this week because the defense is not really predictable.
Yeah.
So if Shaw don't play and I have Chilwell, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And can't go wrong with Trippier. You never know. He might get the other assist.
You see, Trippier is that guy, he's the assist guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Yeah, can't go
Give me
wrong
a
at all.
5-pointer, even though they can see. Yeah.
Definitely can't go wrong with Trippier. Right. All right, so let's go into the transfer 11 really quickly. Let's take a gander there.
Yeah, we had 55 out of 55 last week, and that 54 was the average.
Oh, 55 points. Well, all right. Hey, taking that, bro.
The Grealish captaincy got us.
Yes.
Can't
All
complain
right. Can't complain there. Big up the transfer 11. All right, let's see what we could do this week. All right, anyone in the comment section want to help us out? Let us know on what formation should we go with Caps.
We have plenty strike. Well, I don't know if we have plenty strikers this week, let me start with the 3-5-2, and then we can move on if we can't find it.
Yeah, no problem. And I've for that.
Because we really short on the defense, so they have to be 3 at the back.
Yes. I want a solid keeper, boy, a save machine, boy. Who's a good looking like a save machine this week, this game week.
I feel like Ryan, but he's not differential, I don't think.
Right. No, I don't think so anymore. Oh, and Pope definitely not differential.
Nah.
Pope, Raya, we have
But Leno, right?
maybe Leno. I think Leno is a decent shout, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leno. Because they're playing Everton. It can be
Everton.
Leno, it can be Pope. I'm not Pope,
Yeah, but
sorry.
I think Pope
No,
different.
no, 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 no. Pickford, sorry.
Pickford, right? Pickford could be solid as well too. Yeah, yeah, Leno. All right, strikers, mids, defense.
But we
Who's your
can't be talking
magic?
about Solanke. I'm not playing because,
All right,
yeah.
Solanke,
And it should go Son for Spurs.
Son.
Yeah, I like Son this week.
Yeah, good shout. What about any? You have any magical centre backs again to pick this game?
Yeah, why not? Let me tell you,
Because boy, that
Magical Center.
Azuma shout still in my brain. Boy, that was a
Yeah,
real
yeah,
good shout.
yeah,
Bro.
yeah. If you're gonna have Magical Center back, watching the fixtures, yeah, you're really not inspired. But we want to buy
Yeah,
City attacker, so we can't buy City defender.
yeah. Well, who's
But
the
see, yeah,
cheapest? Who's the most differential? We could go with Alvarez.
what City attacker?
Yeah,
Grealish pass or Grealish will probably pass
Grealish might be. I doubt the differential.
There
So.
is Mares.
Maris still differential.
Yeah, Mares always different. Right? Let me check. If Mares is more than 10%, something wrong.
Right, I'm gonna say Olise or Joe Linton. I like that.
Yeah, no
Paul,
problem.
you pick whatever one you say. We can put all two. We put the two in there, right?
Yeah, we have 5 midfielders.
What you for? I not vex with you. I like that. So you go in with it. Olise,
Mares is 4.7.
hola. Stop putting Olise and Joe Linton, right?
Mares.
Yeah, Maris there. So we just need one more mid, one more striker, and two defenders.
We put your no. We have any defenders? We have no defenders.
Oh yeah, we need defenders, right?
We need
My bad.
defenders. I think for Liberia, so we get defenders last.
Yeah.
Um,
I put the two, Paul. I put the two. I like the shout. I put the two for you there. So Olise and Joe Linton. Right.
we have,
Let me see why. Who we were speaking about
we
earlier?
have,
Striker. No, striker wise, you have a real option. You have Jesus, we have Watkins,
he's
you have
he's 26, so we can't go there.
Ogo, he up there now. Crap.
Yeah,
right.
Watkins is good.
And Watkins up there too.
Yeah.
So we have why we back down there.
Watch me,
We
that
have-
Bamford game, you know, in Bamford, boss up Liverpool at that time.
for the wildness.
Yeah, Bamford.
Right. Defenders.
I know against Bamford as well. Liverpool conceding every game.
Yes, no, you're right. You're right.
Bamford
Yeah.
have penalties also.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. What about a Brighton mid just for before they go down?
I think McAllister is the differential one. I think. Let me just check. We have March.
Yeah, confirm that for me, sure.
McAllister is 8. March is 11. So you can make a pick. You make a pick.
Good McAllister. And we need 3 defenders now.
All right. But let me go with Taco now. Tarkowski.
All right. Oh, Paul was saying Martial could be one of the strikers. That's not a bad shout.
All right. Put Martial on the bench because next time Mares don't play.
All right. So we're saying, all right,
Martial
so I'll
has
put
the
a
base.
slash.
Yeah.
I'll put a slash. Okay.
Correct.
Hold on.
Good.
So,
Because a lot of time we missed on a player who didn't play.
yeah. So I'll put slash Martial here in case. Right?
Yeah.
So, right. Good. I like that. Let me just shift Bam first so you can see him clearly. Right. We were saying, sorry,
Tarkowski
Jakobs.
against Fulham at home.
Yeah. What about a Brentford against is Wolves they playing, right?
Yeah,
Playing Wolves?
Yeah, Brentford.
Not
Playing Wolves.
but Johnson.
I know, I remember he pulled up last game. He was
Oh
injured.
yeah, Johnson.
So how do we pull up? Yeah.
Hey. As soon as he came, I can score one thing, you know.
You know, Pinnock scored at this other goal last game, right? Or we
Yeah.
game before. Yeah.
Right. So Pinnock, Tarkowski,
Looking for one more.
Pinnock, Tarkowski. Ooh, what about too risky.
Yeah, I would like if you whatever you real off at me.
No, what's that?
Harry Maguire against Forest. Because
What?
that
No,
fella,
wait.
the lift, that fellow, no, the lift you off the field today, Martinez.
Yeah.
He definitely out.
Yeah, he out for sure.
He definitely out. And they don't have much any more center.
Paul, who's their next replacement, boy? Would it be Maguire for sure?
Or Lindelof.
Oh, Keane. We already have any?
We have Tarkowski.
You have Tarkowski already, yeah. Because he had that bullet.
Yeah, he had that heading potential.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
Keane had
Tarkowski's a man.
a kind of wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, but Maguire.
Ask Paul he's the man you expect.
Yeah, who's the next? Maguire will start, boy. 'Cause I don't know who else.
I mean, as the captain.
Yeah, who else? But I see after this own goal today, I don't know. Yeah, after
By the time
his
we find out,
mistakes.
ask him to see if he can get anybody
Yeah,
else.
after his mistakes. What about? Ooh. What about? We have no Crystal Palace. Oh no, we have Olise.
No, we have Olise.
Nah, I don't want to go against that team. You already have good fellas there. I don't want to go against them there. You know what, boy? Wildness. This fella. What's this guy's What's Ben White's ownership? See, not we don't have any else now.
15-ish.
I know you do. I know. How much?
Just now, check.
It might be high. You know?
14.7.
Yeah, nah. See, I know that.
What about Rob Holding?
So he's saying Lindelof. Oh, Lynn. Yeah, I mean, one Bissaka own goal was unfortunate. Yeah, so he's saying Lindelof might be the main one that come in.
So it'll be Lindelof and Varane.
Yeah. Wait, we can't get defender away. All right, what about Ailen from Leeds? Attacking potential.
What Zinchenko? Zinchenko is 14.
Okay. All right, how much is Zinchenko?
Nah, 14. That's all. Let me just take a minute and we'll get our left field.
What a good one. We could double up too if we find we catching problems. I was thinking Gurgi, Anderson, one of those guys.
The Poro fella who
Yeah, Poro. But I don't think he will guarantee get a clean sheet. He might assist. You never know. I'm not confident.
Go with that left field pick.
I'm not confident in his potential of keeping a clean sheet. Dunk scored the other day. We have let me see who else was a good shout last week defender wise. Stones playing these days. Stones playing as a inverted. Yeah, Stones playing inverted.
I think they probably will bench him this week.
Yeah. There's this guy from Bournemouth, boy. You have a weird name, boy. He's playing the back. What's his name, boy? I'll get you. He might be a decent shout too, because I was studying him whole time we talking here. I don't know why. Senesi.
Okay.
Right? Senesi on my brain wholly, but we have Solanke already. Firpo from Leeds. He's come up with some random goals sometimes.
I could see Liverpool scoring.
Yeah. Well, you see that's what I'm trying to go for somebody who might score, not just necessarily get the clean sheet or score.
I don't think. I just checked it.
Yeah, we have Firpo, Ailen, Aurier from.
I don't was it Aurier. Yeah, Aurier, but nah.
Right. Mings from Aston Villa, he's scoring, right? But he wouldn't keep the clean sheet. I know. Oh Lord. We have Fofana from Chelsea, Koulibaly. We have Chilwell. I mean, Wildness, Chilwell.
We're back in a clean sheet.
Yeah, that's it. I just going for attacking potential at this point. Right, that's what I was saying. Like Ben White, that's what Zinchenko wouldn't be a bash. Those kind of guys. Yeah. If he was differential, because those guys coming up trumps.
Malacia.
All right. There we do it.
I'm not confident with it. I was just saying.
He didn't look too bad today, boy, because this boy had to come and help him out, boy. He was getting cooked up on that side, and Martinez. Martinez had to come and help him. He was getting cooked, bro. Cooked.
Yeah, too. You pick that now. You just give out left. You pick and train him.
All right. You know what? Wellness. I go with the wellness. That's not. Let me make sure he fit. Hold on. Make sure this man fit. If this man fit, that's what I'm going with. Right, he fits. Boom. I go with that. So I go with Firpo from Lisbon. He, he's come up with some weird goals. And it's a big game.
All
Bam.
right.
Right. So Bamford, Solanke, our sub, Martial, and we captain
Let's see. Son Olise, McAllister, Jolinton. The captaincy, anyway. Mahrez, right?
Right, so Captain Maris. Son Olise, Jolinton, McAllister, Maris, Captain, Pinnock in the back, Firpo, Tarkovsky, and Leno. Right, so Kapil, as always, you will calculate the points that our
Yeah, just
transfer
have to
11. Yeah, you get it one time, you know that. Right, so what you will calculate our transfer 11 first. All right, guys, so we're gonna wrap it up here. At the not all at the top of the hour midnight, I am doing our IPL cricket show, right? You have a lot to unpack and discuss and to plan for
Plenty
this
action.
upcoming games. Plenty action. It's been up and down for me, but doing okay. Doing okay. I'm upset with how we're doing because of course you're no transfers. That's the problem. The
I
transfers,
had to be
boy,
real minimal.
ridiculous.
I
You
am
know.
captain a player who wasn't playing today. What's it bad right now? I
Yeah.
wasn't home for the deadline, so I was like, make it
Right.
before I just pass out there.
Yeah, and a lot of the big boys getting dropped and then bam and bam. Yeah, so you don't know. Yeah, boy, tricky. But so it goes. But yeah, I'm look out for that, guys. Of course, Champions League is back. I will be back oof.
Monday.
I will try to shoot something Sunday. I won't be home this whole weekend, but I'll try to shoot something. So I might have a scenic background. So you'll see me Sunday.
Yeah.
So Sunday, I'll try and shoot something quick Sunday like I did last week. And some of my guys did well. I brought in some interesting picks and they did well. Bastoni, big up Bastoni,
Wow,
saved
that's
me.
a pick.
I brought in Onana. So I had some decent shows there and they did well. I did not bring in
My highest
Benzema.
scoring player was Vinicius.
When I had Vinicius, I captain Holland and I had Vinicius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So Caps, advice before we bust out.
Yeah, just make sure and make a transfer if you're free agent. Don't burn any
Yeah.
transfers.
Yes.
Again, there's a kind of a safe game week to play, like Captain Haaland. Play it safe because from next week you'll get a little more variables in the game. People free agent, have a couple of doubles coming up. All those other things. Players coming back from injury. So play safe this week again. Play your own game and not don't try to guess pep roulette. If you have a punt on Mahrez or Grealish or whoever, make your punt and have your fun because City will probably run alright on Leicester. But again, play your own game, enjoy FPL, and play safe this week. And the next 6 or 7 game weeks, you can really attack because Haaland is the standout captain this week.
I can't vex with that at all. Of course, always click that save button. Make sure in the chaos that you ensure that you pick your team, you organize your players, right? Your captain. Don't do like me and laps, right? Because I was studying IPL too much. So, and that's what messed me up there for sure.
You gotta rank the fantasy based on what is more important. So you have your FPL. I think it's FPL first all the time.
Yeah, FPL will first, always.
So make that transfer first.
Because see that consistent because the others, but right now IPL, I would like right now it ranks right there for me because it, because you see at least with FPL you can set and leave a team. You can't without IPL. You can't
And
without
you gotta
IPL.
manage your transfers and you have more chips and everything. So it's a more dynamic game, I think.
Yeah, you have to micromanage. You see a lot. Whereas FPL, even if like how I lapsed there, I still had players I played. You know what I mean? I still had.
I'd rather be brave in IPL because it's like 7 or 8 good players every game, and you only go with 1 or 2. So you have to be
Correct.
6.
Correct.
So you have to be
Correct
brave
is
on
right.
it.
Correct. Right. So yeah. So of course take a punt this week. Try a punt. Try something new.
Play pep roulette.
The stats there. Try something. Try a Grealish. Try a Olise. Try something. Try a Jolinton. Isaac or Wilson. Try something this week. It won't hurt you. Of course, once you have your Haaland as your cushion, you're safe to go. All right. So of course, we wanna wish you guys all the best. Have a great game week. May your captain score a trick. May defenders keep a clean sheet. May your goalkeeper save a penalty. Right? And of course, may your arrows always be green, right? We'll see you all in the next one. Take care.